brothers and sisters, there's something hidden in each of us that can quietly grow until it takes control. It often begins as a small attitude or reaction, but if we're not careful, it can turn into arrogance. I'm talking about the ego, that part of us that can make us feel overly important and even blind to our own faults. Today, we'll discuss some signs of an inflated ego that could be preventing us from growing, connecting with others, and living with a peaceful heart. These signs are a reminder for each of us to reflect and stay grounded. If you enjoy videos that help with self-growth and understanding, make sure to subscribe for more. Let's start exploring the signs of an inflated ego. 1. Difficulty listening to others. When ego takes over, listening becomes a struggle. Instead of truly paying attention, we're quick to interrupt or argue. If someone disagrees with us, we might feel defensive or even angry. We see this a lot on social media, where arguments often go back and forth without any purpose. A mature person listens first and speaks carefully, avoiding pointless arguments. Ask yourself, do I listen to understand or just to respond? 2. Getting defensive when corrected. If we react negatively to feedback, that's ego at work. Criticism, when it's sincere, helps us improve, yet an inflated ego makes it hard to accept. Our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us to welcome feedback from others, as it allows us to recognize our faults and become better people. So, next time someone offers you advice, pause before responding, and consider it as a gift for self-improvement. 3. Expecting others to do things for you. An inflated ego makes us feel entitled, expecting others to help us while we hesitate to do the same for them. This attitude can often stem from upbringing. If we were raised to believe we deserved special treatment, it may lead to this sense of entitlement. As adults, we need to balance giving and receiving and avoid putting our own comfort above others. 4. Arguing just to prove you're right. Some of us enter arguments not to understand, but simply to win. The goal becomes proving we're right rather than having a meaningful conversation. This can happen even in religious discussions, where people argue more to satisfy their ego than to truly help others. Genuine faith is about humility, not control or dominance. 5. Craving praise and validation. An ego-driven person constantly seeks approval and praise from others. Their actions are often guided by what will make them look good, rather than what pleases Allah. A healthy sense of self-worth comes from knowing you're doing the right thing, even if no one else notices. 6. Refusing to admit mistakes. People with inflated egos often feel the need to stick by their words, even if they're wrong. Admitting a mistake feels like a blow to their pride. But true wisdom is recognizing when you've made an error and being open to correction. No one is perfect, and holding on to wrong ideas only limits growth. 7. Thinking your opinion equals expertise. Having an opinion doesn't automatically mean you're an expert. Often, we see people who argue passionately about topics they don't fully understand, just because they feel strongly. Real credibility comes from knowledge and experience, not just from holding an opinion. Be cautious of thinking that your viewpoint is always the right one. 8. Avoiding ideas that challenge your own. People with inflated egos prefer to hear only what aligns with their beliefs, shutting out anything that challenges them. Growth comes from being open-minded, not defensive. In Islam, we're taught that truth stands on its own. We don't need to pressure others to agree with us, and we can welcome different perspectives without feeling threatened. 9. Blaming others for failures. An inflated ego often prevents a person from taking responsibility, making it easy to blame others when things go wrong. Accepting accountability might feel uncomfortable, but it's essential for real personal growth. Look inward and ask, how can I improve, rather than looking to place blame. 10. Quick to criticize, slow to encourage. When driven by ego, people tend to notice flaws before strengths in others, and encouragement is rare. This habit can harm relationships and lower the morale of those around us. Aim to find the good in others, and lift them up instead of pulling them down. 11. Seeing life narrowly. Finally, ego often blinds us, making us see life only through our own narrow viewpoint. This leads to misunderstandings and a limited sense of reality, where we think we know everything but are actually unaware of our own blind spots. Remember, a wise person is always aware of what they don't know. These are some signs of an inflated ego that each of us should look out for. Recognizing these traits is the first step toward overcoming them. By working on ourselves, we become better people, more open and connected to others, and stronger in our faith. If this video helped you, please like, comment, and share it with others who might benefit. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos that inspire self-reflection and growth.